Hello everyone, myself Nandhini, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications, KSR College of Arts and Science for Women, Tiruchendur. Today we are going to learn about the subject Object-Oriented Programming in C++, Unit 1 and Unit 2 topics. First, introduction to C++ programming language. C++ is a general purpose programming language that was developed as an enhancement of the C language to include object-oriented paradigm. It is an imperative and compiled language. First one is source code, next one is compile the process, next one machine code, convert into machine code. C++ is a middle level language rendering it with the advantages of the programming low level drivers or kernels, and even higher level applications, for example games, GUI, graphical user interface, desktop apps, and etc. The basic syntax and the code structure of both C and C++ are the same. Basic concept of object-oriented programming using C++. Object-oriented programming is a type of programming which uses object and classes its functioning. The object-oriented programming is based on real-world entities like inheritance, polymorphism, data hiding, for etc. It aims at binding together data and function, work on this data sets into single entity to restrict their usage. Some basic concept of object-oriented programming are: first one class, second one objects, third one encapsulation, fourth one polymorphism, fifth one inheritance, and last one abstraction. Advantages of C++: portability, object-oriented, multi-paradigm, low-level manipulation, memory management, large community support, capability with C, scalability. The decision making statement available in C++. They are: decision making structure require that programmers specify one or more condition to be evaluated or tested by the program, along with a statement or statement to be executed if the condition is determined to be true, and then optionally other the statement to be executed if the condition determined to be false. First one if statement, second one if else statement, third one nested if statement, fourth one if else if later, last one switch statement. C++ functions. A function is a group of statements that together perform a task. Every C++ program has at least one function, which is main, and all the most reliable programs can be defined additional function. You can divide up your code into separate functions. How you divide up your code among different functions is up to you. But logically, the division usually is such that each function performs a specific task. A function declaration tells the compiler about a function's name, return type, and parameter. A function definition provides the actual body of the function. The C++ statement library provides numerous built-in functions that your program can call. For example, function strcat to concatenate two strings, function memcpy to copy one memory location to another location, and many more functions. Function overloading in C++. Function overloading is a feature of object-oriented programming where two or more functions can have the same name but different parameters. When a function name is overloaded with different jobs, it is called function overloading. In function overloading, function name should be the same and then arguments should be different. Function overloading can be considered as an example of the polymorphism feature in C++. The parameter should follow any one or more than one of the following condition for the function overloading. The parameter should have different type. Add int a comma int b. Next one, add double a comma double b. Classes and object. First one, class. A class is C++ is the building block that leads to object oriented programming. It is used user defined data type which holds its own data members and member function which can be accessed and used by creating an extension of the classes. For example, car is the class and wheels, speed limits, mileage are their properties. An object. An object is an instance of class. When a class defined, no memory is allocated, but when it is instanced, example, an object is created, memory is allocated. First one, class name. Class is keyword, class name, user defined name. Open parenthesis, access specifiers can be private, public, or protected. Next one, data member. Variable to be used. Member function. Methods to access the data members. Final one, close parenthesis, classes name end with a semicolon. Constructor and destructor. A constructor is a member function of a class that has the same name as the class name. Syntax, class name, open parenthesis, constructor's body, close the parenthesis. Destructor is also a member function of a class that has the same name as the class name preceded by the tilde operator. It helps to deallocate the memory of the object. Syntax, class name, destructor body, close parenthesis. That's all. Thanks for watching. Thank you.